Hey guys, I'm Jazz. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what happened when I used this turmeric clay stick mask for a whole month. Now this is what it looked like before, and now let's see what it looks like after. Alright, let's start from the very beginning. I've been trying to do things with my skin, trying skincare routines and all kinds of stuff to help, you know, kind of fix my skin corrections. So starting off in January, I actually tried a turmeric mask, homemade. If you guys want to check out that video, you can to see all the details. But I made my own turmeric mask. I just put it all over my face, let it sit for about 15 minutes. All I used was some fresh ground turmeric, honey, and some lime juice. They say lemon or lime juice, so you can use either one. It kind of worked, but I still was trying to figure out how I can get rid of some of the dark spots that I were having on my face. So I still feel like I kind of needed something else to try to help heal that portion of my skin. Now, the end of January, I also tried shaving my face. If you guys seen that, I tried dermaplaning on my face to see if it actually work or not. So you kind of can see how my skin looked before I did the dermaplaning and how it looked after. Now I can say I did continually use this in my routine. It worked really well. That's why you can see I keep using it. Use it about once a month. I actually followed other dermatologists and other people who did this as well. There's videos you can check out, and if you want, you can check out my video too, because I talked a lot about that, and also in my skincare routine video. But this dermaplaning worked really well. It also helped products get into my skin better, but that was one other method I tried to do to help see what I can do to help fix the skin. Now number 3, in February, I did also try a green clay stick mask. We're gonna be working with this green mask here. I know you guys seen that before. Did anything to me. Now if you really want to see those results, you can check out that video as well. This is not promo, this is me taking you through the steps of everything that I did, trying this out and seeing if the turmeric stick mask is going to be better than anything else that I have tried. But this also worked really well as well, and I use this in my daily routine also. So I use that steamer, some kind of mask or something like that, and I do the dermaplaning. I also recently just dropped the skin routine video for sensitive skin if you guys want to check it out. I do have psoriasis as well, and I think my skin, you can say, is a combination of dry and oily sometimes. So a lot of different methods that I've used, I kind of changed up as I went along in those couple of videos. But if you want to say my skincare routine, that's probably the most recent one, so it's kind of like up to date. You guys can check that out and see what kind of steps I took for that. So now for the main concept of this video, if you guys want to say, is trying the turmeric clay stick mask for a whole month to see what happens. So before I show you how the stick work, and you guys seen all the methods I tried before, so here's a little glimpse of kind of how my skin looked before I actually tried using the stick. You can see I still had a lot of those dark spots. I was trying to figure out what to do to actually kind of, you know, get rid of those and see what might help. That's what made me want to try the turmeric stick, because other people left comments on my turmeric mask video, continually using that and also leaving it on for a longer period of time, and just keep doing it to see over time if it actually worked. And for them, that's what actually helped them, is to continually doing it, and like I said, leaving it on longer. So instead of me actually keep making that mask every day or however long and saving it, I just wanted to try the stick one, because I did see after trying that green stick one that they had a turmeric one. So I was like, why not try it? It's easy applicator, you know, the storage and everything doesn't leave a mess. So that's why I kind of got it from Amazon. Wanted to see how it works. So if you guys want that too, I have links down below for everything that I use, so you guys can check that out too if you guys might want to try it. So at the beginning, me using this, I really wasn't quite sure if even you saw a difference in my skin. But on day 1, of course, I showed you guys how it looked, and then the day at the first, actually day 1 after using it, I did notice a difference. My skin, you can clearly see a difference there. So showing in comparison from day 1 to day 5 of using it, you guys can, you know, be the judge, see what differences you guys notice. But one thing I noticed, my color of my skin has changed. It's a little bit brighter, more glowy, and I don't know, it's just more color, if you can see. And also I noticed when I look kind of near my nose and other parts how dry it looked. My skin doesn't really look that dry. It looks very hydrated, and that's something that is probably really important. So one thing, like I said, I like to go in with the steamer. Well, actually first, clean your face first, and then I use like a gentle cleanser, and then I use the steamer on my face for about 5 to 10 minutes, however long your steamer is for, and then I go in with that turmeric stick mask.
Okay, so I want to show you guys actually what I did do for the routine and do a quick little unboxing to actually show you guys the product. As you can see, like I said, I keep saying it's in a stick form. It makes it super easy to apply, and when I did this, like I said, I wanted to try to work on these dark spots, so I tried to really target those areas on my face as well as putting it on my entire face, but really trying to target some of the dark areas on my face. And also, as soon as you open this, it smells
I can smell the vitamin C on
good.
this, like orange.
So you guys have to try this. Again, like I said, focusing on those target areas, but overall did pretty good. Let it sit and then I can just wash it right off.
So I did that for about a month. Now, that hasn't been consistently through a month. In the beginning I was, and then as you can see, there's no photos to be shown because I didn't take the photos, but I was still doing them. And I didn't take the videos either, but I was still doing that routine every day to see how it worked. I think I did it for about a week. I originally was gonna do a week, and then I realized I took no photos or anything. So I was like, let me just try to see what happens if I actually try this for a whole month and see the benefits. Like I said before, I didn't think I saw anything until when I recently went to go edit. I looked at that footage and I'm like, you can clearly see something has changed from using this product. So like I said, one thing I definitely notice is the color in my skin. I notice when I don't use any of it, or that routine that I use with the steamer and included with the stick, I do notice my skin might be a little bit more drier, if you want to say, but every time I go back to using that steamer and the stick, I realize how much color comes back to my face. Now, I don't think it's dyeing my face orange or anything like that, because you know, some of them, people say it can dye your skin, especially using the fresh turmeric. That did happen with that, but this one didn't leave like a yellowish tint or anything. This is just like a natural color coming out of my skin that you can see better, because my skin is kind of normally like that. Like, of course, summertime when your skin glows and stuff like that, kind of similar to that, but you can see my skin started looking more clear. And on top of that, of course, you guys have to drink water and all that. So when we're saying these routines with the stick, trying the stick out and all that, sometimes you do have to use other stuff with it to see if it's gonna work. So just using the stick alone, I'm not quite sure how well that will work for you, but of course incorporating other things with it is gonna do, you know, greater than just using the stick alone. So just talking on saying how I like it, you know, I give you guys real advice to see. So when I tried this, I actually did really like it. Just like I said with that green stick mask, you guys can check that out too if you want to see the actual reaction, like details. But I really do like these sticks. I would continually keep them in my routine because, for one, super easy to use. I can still use those other masks that you see me use previously, but this one is so much easier. Like, I just put it on my face, hop in the shower, rinse it off in the shower, and that's basically it. Put your moisturizer on and things like that after. So it's super easy to use, not messy, and it doesn't take that much space. You saw how small, it's just a small little tube. But I am gonna do a comparison because I said this is about a month. It might be a little over a month because we're in March now. But I'm gonna show you guys what I look like from the beginning, how bad my skin was before, even before I started doing the mask, the stick itself, and then up to when I started using it a little bit, and then into present day to see how my skin actually looked, if it ever really did anything. Okay, so you guys be the judge. Let me know what you think. Did you see anything? Because I, for one, really think this was a big difference. Now, like I said, the dermaplaning really helped as well to get the products in, and continually using this product, I can definitely say that my spots will begin to keep lightening and things like that. So when you shave, that helps uneven skin tones as well. So, and it doesn't grow back thicker like people say. That was a myth. So that's why I say check out that other video, because I talk about it a lot more. But this really does work. I would, for a rating, what did I say, out of 10? I definitely would say 10 out of 10 because, like I said, it smells really good, really easy to use, easy to clean up, not messy, and I really don't have too much complaints about the product. The only thing maybe is it's small, but that just might be the fact of because the, you know, the size I chose on there. But even then, this pretty much lasted a month as well, and it was about $8 or $9 the time I edited. The time I actually brought it. So this is for skin repair, blemish clearing, skin pigmentation, and acne treatment formula. I don't have too much of a problem with the acne because using the steamer and the other stuff, it got better. My main concern was trying to help with dark spots. Now I know this isn't going to clear up overnight, so me continually using this and seeing what methods, that's why I've been trying a lot of different stuff to see what happened. But you guys can let me know in the comments what you think, and you know, if you guys have any other suggestions or something that I can try for those dark spots, because I don't consider myself an expert. It's just me trying new things and experimenting. That's what I like to show you guys and give you guys my honest opinion, honest review on stuff. So if you guys do have questions as well, I'll be, you know, I'm more than welcome to answer them if you leave them down in the comments below. And like I said, I have everything down if you guys want to try it, so you can check out the links that I have from Amazon. Comes in 2 days if you have Prime. It's super easy to get you started and going. So you might need that steamer, the dermaplaner, some kind of gentle cleanser. I use aloe too. I'll put that down below too. And just take the time to actually try it and do it. Work in a routine. Find a routine that works for you. This might not work for everyone, but it works for me. So like I said, I definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10, but you guys let me know if you tried it or not, or what you think, and just leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys for the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.
Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam,